Let me jump over here. Okay. Well, you already talked about Star Ocean, the
Yep.
second story arc. I guess I can touch on a couple things, and then I don't think I have anything else to add. So I ended up beating Red Dead Redemption 2 finally. It's a great game. That's a really great game. It was very fun. I think I wish there was a few more of like some side activities like bounties and stuff, but it's a great game. Good story. Very good story. I really enjoyed the ending with Arthur Morgan's story, and the epilogue was a nice tying of the bow for the whole thing, and it tied together to Red Dead Redemption 1 quite nicely. So I don't have much more to say on it. I think it's a great game though. It's got a really great story actually. It's a surprisingly long game too. It took me a while. I thought it would be like kind of like a 30-40 hour game. I think it was more than that.
Wow.
I think it took me more than 40 hours to beat the whole game.
Wow.
And I did not do all the side activities that I could have. There were more side activities that I did not do that I probably could have done. So I'll say it's very enjoyable.
That's a long game for you. You don't usually get through games that are that long.
Yeah, I stuck to it because I wanted to get to this one because Arthur is a really good character.
Yeah.
I really liked him, especially towards the end of his journey. His character is really good, very human, and every kind of twist and turn that he went through, I reasonably followed along with, and I said, yes, I could see somebody doing this, and this, and I understand why. Like everything and all his motivations were like super clean from start to finish. You could really see like a really strong trajectory. Like his character was like really strong, and you could see the other characters in the game also like molding and shaping. So it was very like it was satisfying to get through the whole thing and see all the changes happening, not just in him and your main character at the time, but in like every action you could see the effects. So that was extremely enjoyable to parse through that. Definitely one of my favorite characters I've experienced. So that was great. I was satisfied. Probably a 9.5 for me. Almost a 10. I wish I had a few more side activities. And I think there might have been a couple things here and there that I thought were missing. That I like, small things. Like anytime there was a stealth mission, I wasn't particularly enthusiastic about those, and there were a lot of them. Like I don't like the stealth parts of this game that much. They didn't feel great. So I didn't want them to use it as much as they did, I think is what I was getting at. The other thing that I did, moving away from Red Dead, I ended up playing Super Mario Wonder yesterday for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That is the wackiest video game I think I've ever played. And I love it. It is so wacky and crazy, not just for the wonder like effects, but the enemies you face in the game. There's an enemy that's it's a hippo. It's a massive hippo that's a circle, and when you hit it or jump on it, it starts rolling across the screen, and you can then bounce off it. It's like this whole game is so wacky and silly. It's amazing how wacky and silly it is, and it's great. The 2D platforming is great. I will say that while beating a level is easy, getting all the wonder seeds isn't always the simplest task. So I'll say that. Like, beating levels is not hard right now. Getting all the wonder seeds is not simple. It's like kind of that medium level challenge. But it's very fun, wacky, interesting. It's hard to describe right now. It's a weird experience. I feel like every time I hit a wonder seed, I'm hitting a drug of some kind.
Yep.
Like, it's so fun. So Super Mario Wonder is really fun so far. I'm enjoying that. I haven't played Diablo season content recently, so I'm hoping to jump back into that soon. But I had like a couple other Halloween like horror games I was playing before the end of last month. So, and then also Age of Wonders. Age of Wonders this week.
That's
the DLC
this
drops. Drops in 2 days. You can bet any amount of money I am going to be playing that game. Maybe not necessarily right as it drops, but on that Wednesday. You can bet I'm playing that. Book it. Be playing that. Gonna try as the birds. We're gonna try as, the birds, cacaw. We're gonna be birds. We're gonna try all the fun new stuff.
The Reavers. Reaver culture.
Yeah, we're gonna try everything. I'm gonna try everything.
The new tomes.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like, Age of Wonders has been really exciting. I'm glad that there's another opportunity to jump back in and play some more. I'm super excited to do that on the 7th. So that's my last thing for my extra thoughts after news. But yeah, I'd recommend anybody play like Red Dead Redemption. Super Mario Wonder is so wacky. I love it. And yeah, Age of Wonders coming up is exciting. So yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else. I've been just I'm gonna enjoy Super Mario Wonder. I'll say one more thing. I've already talked about the Dead Space remake. Good job. I just want to say good job again to that team. The differences in the game by not using the tram in the ship is like your vessel for changing the chapters. By not having the tram be like your vessel to go from chapter to chapter has been really great. Like, it feels like I'm in a ship. When I was out using the tram, I didn't feel like I was on a ship as much. I felt like I was just like, it felt different. Now I feel like I'm on a spaceship. Like, I had just finished chapter 4. And in chapter 4, in this game, you have to like recalibrate the ship guns because there are asteroids falling. So you recalibrate the ship guns by flying out into space and doing all the calibrations out there. And it was much better than what the first game did, which is basically just playing asteroids. But as soon as you finish that, you get a message from your girlfriend, Nicole, and chapter 5 starts right after that. And he's like, the message he gets is like, Kendra sends him the message like, hey, Isaac, guess what I found? And it's just Kendra. It's a message from Kendra in the medical center. And he goes, oh God. Originally he was going to do one thing. And then he goes, actually, no, I'm going to go see Nicole because I got this message from her. So your previous objective like cancels and it changes to your new objective. Go find Nicole. Chapter 5 starts. You go back to medical. It's interesting because a lot of times your quest is like, do this, and then an update happens and they're like, actually no, your other quest is canceled now. It like shows in the UI, quest canceled, new quest. It's interesting how they did like a lot of this, like, oh, you're supposed to do this, but actually because the guns aren't calibrated, we thought they were going to be calibrated. Instead of going back to the bridge, you have to go calibrate the guns. It's interesting, like, I don't see a lot of games do that, where they're like, oh, well, you were going to do this, but we're going to now cancel it, and you're going to do this instead, within the middle of, like, the UI and the way that they did it. It's a very interesting way to fluidly say, like, you're on a ship and things are, like, shit's happening. So, like, parameters are shifting all the time. So I just want to say kudos. Like, it makes me feel like I'm in a high-stress situation where, like, things are constantly morphing. Your quests are always changing, like your goals are changing. Good job. I just want to say good job. Okay, now that's it. So that was it for my other stuff.
Yeah, I'm just playing Star Ocean right now. Maybe I'll check out Age of Wonders this week. I'll see. But we've got the Tales of Arise DLC comes out on Thursday, so I'll be playing that. and then the week after that, at the end of the week, Persona 5 Tactica comes out,
Oh, yeah,
and
it's-
Super Mario RPG also comes out. So
Yeah, it's GG.
we got a busy couple of weeks. I may wait on Super Mario RPG for like Christmas or something.
I
don't
would
know.
wait.
Um,
I would wait on that one if you've got like Tails and then. But
Oh, yeah,
okay,
that-
Persona Tactica, that game can't be more than 40 hours, can it? Like,
I doubt it.
Yeah.
And the Tales of Arise DLC, they've said it's like 20 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like 30 for 100% or something like that, right?
Sure.
So,
yeah.
and
Super
Star
Mario-
Ocean, I don't know how long that is.
Yeah.
Uh,
God, yeah. There's a lot of stuff still coming here before the new
Yeah.
year. There's still a lot of stuff coming before the new year.
got a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Coming up in terms of releases, so we'll have some stuff to talk about.
Yep.
With those, I kind of abandoned my Tales of Arise replay.
I mean, that's
I got
fair.
I got a little bit into it and just wasn't like.
You
I
already
don't know, it's
beat
not like I wasn't enjoying it, but like I played the game. But
Yeah,
I've
I was
played
just
the
gonna
game
say, like, you
before, and
already,
I just didn't want to go through the whole thing.
you already
Again.
beat it, and you got other stuff coming out. It's like you can shelf it. You don't have to do it. You can shelf it, or like you're about to play this DLC anyway. So, I mean,
And I'll see if I get back to D4 season 2 at any point. But
yeah, the
probably
season ends in January.
yeah, probably mid-January.
Yeah, so you still got 2 months to try and do what you can. I don't know. I mean, I do want to go like pretty far into season 2. It's just probably December I'll do more grinding.
Yeah,
than
probably
anything.
December for me as well, because like after November, there's nothing coming out that I'm interested in. At
Mhm.
least that has been announced right now.
Yep.
until like February for me. Which
Yeah.
is,
For sure.
and February's gonna be like crazy jam packed with JRPGs, but you know
But yeah.
that's a few months away.
Yeah, that's not that cool. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Let's close things down. Thank you, everybody who came by. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. All the videos from last week and this week will go up Monday and either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll try to make a point to do that, assuming either my work complies and doesn't force me to do another 13 to 14 hour day, or Spoon can do it if I get kind of stuck on some things. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks for coming by, and hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, or whatever day you're watching this. Have a great rest of your day.